What's up everyone, Lion Roar here, and we have a brand new legendary hero in Gemstone Legends. It is Juliet. I'm really excited to break her down, and then I'm going to do some summons to see if I can nab her. Alright, and of course the only way to have a chance at getting Juliet is if you've downloaded Gemstone Legends, so if you haven't done that yet, make sure to use the link in the description of this video because you're going to get a bunch of free stuff, including a free epic hero to start with too. That makes sure you start off on the right foot, something you don't get in the regular app store. Of course, most of you have been playing along with me, and so Juliet, what do we think about her? I want you to take note. I'm looking at her in the lexicon right now. So these stats are maxed out, the abilities are maxed out and things like that. But I think it's worth looking at the maxed out heroes to see if the maxed out version is worth getting them and then working on them up to this point. So, of course, you can see the stats listed here, very beefy as far as like HP goes. The attack is nice and high there too. Speed at 198. That's it's not fast, it's not slow, it's about average. Mana gains at 23. That actually is pretty good for most heroes. And you can put the mana set on her to 4 pieces of it, 2 sets. In order to bring that up to 25 and then only have to match 4 tiles to set her off. So she can be pretty quick as far as setting the special off. So let's take a look at her abilities then. She does have a leader ability to increase the crit damage of all allies by 30% in all game modes. Of course, most of the time you're going to try and put a speed leader on if you can, but if you can't, this leader ability really jives well with the rest of her abilities. Noble Magic is her active special. It is 100% chance to grant increased critical chance to all allies for 3 turns, 100% chance to grant increased attack to all allies for 3 turns, and deals damage to all enemies, 21% of caster's max HP. So if you're going to put mana equipment on this hero, you're also probably going to want to beef up the HP somehow too. You can put HP equipment on, but a lot of times it's better to just find other pieces of equipment that really accent this hero well, but have the big percentage increase to the HP. So look for that because the more HP this hero has, first of all, I love this because she's more likely to survive attacks and damage, but also she's going to deal a ton of damage. And look at this. She has the chance to like blow up enemies. However, the passive comes with a drawback. At the start of her turn, she deals true damage to herself based on 10% of her current HP. No critical damage on herself. For every 10% missing HP, she increases damage dealt by all allies by 5%. So she's hurting herself to improve the damage being done by the rest of your team. Once per battle, when her HP drops below 30%, removes all negative statuses from all allies, so she can cleanse, and then mana gain increased by 1. You can see that mana gain is after you max this ability, so do take note of that. You need to get it to level 8, but then you need 1 less of the mana set for her, so you can really beef up other things, like HP, for example. Alright, so is there a way to counteract the downside? Because I really don't like a downside like this. I don't like depending on your heroes dying or taking damage to deal damage and try and win the game. It puts you in a really awkward position. But I think there might be ways to mitigate this. The first, of course, is, like I've been saying, try to beef up the HP as much as you possibly can. Because if the HP is extremely high, then having less than 30% could be some heroes full health still. Like, to be realistic, if other heroes, especially like the epic heroes, if you haven't gotten them up to like 5 stars or 6 stars, their HP can be much less. So like you can actually have a hero here who's missing like 70% of her health and still have just as much HP as some of the heroes on the board. So that's one way to mitigate it. And of course the hero is going to be at her best when she is missing HP like that, so get it high. But not only that, it's going to increase the damage she's doing. So not only is it mitigating something that's potentially a weakness for her, it's increasing her strength. So do take note of that. I think that weakness can be overcome, but it's going to take some work on your part. And it's also going to take building a team with synergy that keeps this hero alive, perhaps through like Soul Link or something like that. A taunt hero, something that's going to make sure that she's not dying when she's dealing this damage to herself. Because take note, she deals damage based on 10% of her current HP, which means she can never really kill herself because it'll just go down by 10% each time, right? So she can never really kill herself. So as long as you have other heroes on the board that are taking the damage for her or keeping her alive, that kind of thing, then she's gonna stick around and be a real pain for the opponent. I think if players who get Juliet really focus on putting the right equipment on her and building the right team, she is going to probably be one of the most deadly heroes in the game. I mean, look at the amount of damage she's doing. 21% of casters max HP to all enemies. Oftentimes we only see that much damage being dealt to one enemy. All right, and she's increasing the damage if she has less HP too. So this is a ton of damage. I think she is so worth getting to experiment with a little bit and see if you can just blow up other teams with her, because I think that's very likely. So I think she's good. I hope I get her. I don't have many summons at the moment, but I'm going to try. I've got 5 gold scrolls. I don't have any platinums, unfortunately. Let's see. Let's try to nab Juliet. I'm going to have to get really lucky. And please let me know in the comments if you get her and what you think about her. All right. Rare hero. Another rare. This might be very short summons. One more. Come on. Oh, rare. No, it's an epic. All right. Oh, we got one epic out of it. Okay, well, if you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you know when I drop new videos or go live, and I will catch you in the next one.